Salutations, dear youngsters. Welcome and thank you for one more session of trying to understand some wonderful tips given by Bhagavan Krishna to add to our armor to succeed in our outer as well as inner lives. Like every day, today also three topics. One, today we learn the Mahalakshmi Mata's Gayatri Mantra. Then a simple common sense thought which is very familiar to you. Then we go to Bhagavad Gita. Today in the third chapter we will be doing the shloka number 12th one. And the theme of that shloka 12th one is ki have the attitude of gratitude to those who have given you. Whether it is resources, whether it is help, whether it is opportunities, whether the results, so that you establish a good rapport healthy relation with them, and they all should be always feeling that goodwill to give you. If the gratitude attitude is not there, people will feel bad, they won't continue to support us or help us. The other thing is what? The habit of sharing and offering to those who have contributed help for us. When these two things are there, wherever you are, then inside also you will be happy and peaceful. Outside also you are always in good books of everyone, from every resource or source. So you keep on getting the help. You are not denied of help by anyone. So this is how mainly the 12th shloka talks. And it is in continuation of the Yajna Bhavana which started in the shloka number 9. So be tuned, be attuned, keep the Gita book always with you, and be serious, sincere, genuine to listen every day, continuously, and be matured in your understanding. And any of the earlier talks you missed from chapter 1 and onwards, just every day 4 talks you can listen. In 20 days, you can catch it up. It gives you a good broad idea as well as a bird's eye view of how Bhagavad Gita is guiding us. And in life, you and I need a perfect guide of book, a perfect guide of a person living. If both of them are there for us, we won't fail much in life. We always will succeed and manage ourselves, etc. So, let us do first our mantrocharana. क्षमा करो. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhaskaraya Vidmahe Mahadhyutikaraya Dhimahi Tanno Aditya Prachodayat. This was Surya Mantra. Now Bhagavan Shiva. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudraha Prachodayat. Subramanya. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahasenaya Dhimahi Tannah Shanmukha Prachodayat. Ganapati. Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dante Prachodayat. Brahmadeva or Hiranyagarbha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Vedatmanaya Vidmahe. Again. Om Vedatmanaya Vidmahe Hiranyagarbhaya Dhimahi Tanno Brahma Prachodayat. Then Durga Mata. Om Katyayanaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durgi Prachodayat. Bhagavan Vishnu Narayana. Om Narayanaaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Yesterday, Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhagavan ॐ वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. Today we learn Mahalakshmi, tomorrow Mahasaraswati. Mahalakshmi mantra is so simple. Om Mahadevyai cha vidmahe Vishnu Patrinyai cha dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. Same way, Mahadevyai cha vidmahe. We are becoming aware of the presence of just Mahadevi. And Dhimahi, we are meditating on her, who is Vishnu Patni Sri Mahalakshmi. Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. May that Lakshmi Mata become kind enough and inspire us with her blessings by giving us what Lakshmi we want, all the Lakshmi. We want Dhana Kanaka Vastuvahana Lakshmi. We want excellent Udyoga Lakshmi. We must have the Jana Lakshmi. We must have the Sadguna Lakshmi. We need the Arogya Lakshmi. We want to have the Bhakti Lakshmi. We should have the Jnana Lakshmi. So all these are sampadas. Mata Saraswati, Lakshmi Devi will give us with that attitude if we pray to her. These ucharanas of mantras at so many levels they help. As regards myself is concerned, I believe in the presence of all the devatas, and I believe that when the prayers are very intense and deep and consistent and regular, with their grace, all our problems go and our life becomes smooth outside as well as inner. Now, you believe it or not, you want to do it or not, there's no insistence. But if you feel like, it will definitely benefit. Because to the youth, we cannot say anything strong. Anything strongly say, they feel bad, get offended. स्वामी दो बार क्यों बोल रहे हैं, इसलिए हम करेंगे ही नहीं. The youth and the wife, they're same. Anything you tell them 2-3 times, they develop a doubt and they say, तो आप कह रहे हो ना, तो हम करेंगे ही नहीं. ये वाला attitude में होते हैं. So then why should I take any headache? So I do it, that much I tell. But I am getting benefit also. When I am in my that wonderful puja or prayer to that particular God, it gives such a consolation, comfort. And definitely they have blessed so many. They are blessing me, they will bless all. So that's what is my personal feeling. So this mantra also will chant for 16 times. It's very simple, hardly 2.5 minutes it will take. Om Mahadevyai cha vidmahe Vishnu Patnyai cha dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayatu. Clear? Start. Om. Keep Mahalakshmi Mata seated on the lotus in your heart, looking at you with all the motherly compassion, ready to bless you. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्. What a beautiful mantra it was. We chanted, and I know you all will learn it, make use of it. In today's common sense thought, very familiar one, you all know it. What is that is? Always have a very inspiring good company in your life. Mainly of two things. One, a good book. Second is a good friend. Now, point is what? Key, we have our mind. If that mind is full of good qualities, noble qualities, great values, and highest goal, then don't allow anyone to come and disturb you. You pursue it, your goal. But is our mind so great, so wonderful, so noble? Moment the chance is given to it, is it not falling down? Is it not going into the wrong channels and directions? Then should we that way leave our mind free? And do we have the guts, abilities to shut the mind, shut up, and make it do what we want all the time? That too. We must understand this devil mind, its play, how it plays havoc throughout life, and it makes us not to achieve anything spectacular. So whenever you are in good mood of acting, serving, or studying, no need of anybody's company. But the moment the mind is tending to go to negative channels, the only thing which you can protect you from falling down is a good company. A book, a very good noble book. Some books, of Swami Vivekananda or Ramana Maharshi or Guru Swami Chinmayanji. So these books always you should have. They are small, small books of 10 pages, 20 pages also they have. Bits and pieces, scraps and bits, quotations. They go a long way to help us. We, the youngsters, especially, you should make a habit of keeping them. Also, one or two people who are nobler than us, who are greater than us, who are having the values, virtues in life, who are always in a higher vision. So they and confide to them, tell your position, and ask them to guide you in better manner and seek their guidance also healthily. It always helps. The simple statement of fact is we leave ourselves to ourselves, we destroy ourselves. Left to ourselves, we are our own bitter enemy with our own wrong inner thoughts and also the wrong outer company. And dekhte, the time passes, we slowly grow with all negativities only, missing all opportunities, never performing, never achieving in life. Do you want that? No. Therefore, a company of good people. One or two in life. Be in touch with them. So to good books, teen char rakh lo. Finish your work, you study it. Before the negative thoughts come, fill your mind with positive thought by studying that. And keep on muttering, murmuring them in your mind. So this is what said by Swami Vivekananda ji. You know how many beautiful one liners, quotations are there of them, hundreds of them. You can have in your own cell phone all of them. Have a habit of them. If that is not done, the empty mind is your own workshop, the mind will force you to go into that channel. And याद रखना, एक बार नेगेटिव चीज का नशा लग गया ना, even भगवान cannot help you because they help but you don't want to take it. Is it not prevention better than always cure? Is it not a stitch in time saves nine? Therefore, be wise enough to have always filling the bosom with very inspirational guidances, either taken from a book or a living master. Elders. Tell them, 5 मिनट आप मुझे ना कुछ अच्छा अच्छा संदेश दीजिए एंड जेन्यूनली रिसीव इट. ये सब नहीं चाहिए साहब जी, मुझे सब पता है. नो, आई मीन यंग एज, आई वांट टू एंजॉय दिस, इंडल्ज इन दैट, आई वांट टू एक्सपेरिमेंट एवरीथिंग. If this type of attitude is there, then I am not fit for you, I am useless for you. Every speaker is not for every audience, and every audience cannot have every speaker. So my audience are those mediocre people, not too lazy, lethargic that I have to wake them up. I myself is very old and all. How can I wake them? Nor I can have the guts to pull back the highly aggressively indulgent people of the world. No, I don't have time or stamina. In between those who are wanting to be better, but in these two channels they are being troubled, either in laziness or in distraction, and ready to listen to them through the Gita. The ideas are given. It is your life now. Okay, so the thought today for the common sense is on have a very good company of a book and also a living person throughout life and get key guidance, get good inspirational thoughts and solution for your problem. इस तरह से लाइफ को ना सुंदर बनाओ. I don't want anybody's company. I am my own company and I am useless fellow. And with yourself, useless fellow, useless company, we only waste our time, energy, etc. in bad habits. Once you get addicted to these cell phones, the internets, the drinks, drugs and cigars, gone. तुम्हारा जिंदगी गया. शादी करोगे, the wife will be so frustrated, in-laws will be miserable, all chaos, confusions, quarrels, fightings will come. Huh? Then these your nature is not accepted by them. Slowly within a year to your marriage, you divorce, then lifelong miserable. Chi, chi, chi. I thought don't expect this from you. Choice is yours. And definitely there is always difficulty in sacrificing that. There is no way. Just imagine with all our dirty indulgences today, after 20 years, when you look back, do you feel proud? So too, somehow forcefully with all abilities, reasons, you gave up all nonsense, took up only positive things. After 20 years, when you look back, do you feel regretted or inspired? Do you feel self-respect? Like you'll say, Array, 20 years back, the Swamiji was talking on Gita. I heard few of the talks, they helped me. You'll have that good feeling for yourself. Life always should be, visualize for the future also. And from future standpoint, we have to visualize what I have to do now. This is how we have to dominate the intellect, the mind's unnecessary indulgences with the intellect's understanding. There's nobody to fight with us. Our own lower mind, our own higher intellect. Make the higher intellect powerful and make it defeat or win over or command or order the lower mind so that we are always on right path. Clear? Now in Bhagavad Gita, third chapter, 12th shloka, we have to go see it. He says, Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna tair dattan apradaya yebhya yo bhungte stena evasaha. So, Bhagavan says here, the simple meaning of this shloka is with yajna bhavana, whether it is you are doing the yajnas as they are there traditionally or in our Hinduism, or as we discussed last 3 days, with yajna attitude you are performing in your various fields or companies. In both cases, here the devatas, here the bosses, dasyante ishtan bhogan, they will bless you with all your demands and desires. because you have that yajna bhavana with you and you are working with that. But then once they are giving all this with you to you without sharing them with others, and before that without expressing gratitude to them, if you just grab it and consume it, भगवान को गुस्सा आता है. He is calling here yo bhungte stena eva saha. So when somebody gives us something for some reason without thanking them or reciprocating to them, and also without sharing with this with others who have helped us, if you grab it for yourself, भगवान कहते हैं लोगों ने, मैं बचपन में एक बार दो बार थोड़ा सा मक्खन ऐसे लिया, मुझे चोर कहते हैं, मैं नहीं हूं चोर, ये लोग चोर हैं. यो भुंक्ते स्तेन एव सः तैर्दत्तान अप्रदाय एभ्यः यो भुंक्ते. Now what it is, word by word we will see. First let us chant the shloka. Before that, Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Trutiyodhyayah कर्मयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ द्वादशः श्लोकः. So the words are Ishtan Bhogan Hi Wo Devaha Dasyante Yajna Bhavitaha. Line 1. Second line. Tair Dattan Apradaya Ebhya Yo bhungte stena eva saha. So that is the meaning. Now let us chant 6 times में 3 बार पहले पढ़ेंगे, बाद में 3 बार. ओम इष्टान भोगान हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञ भाविताः तैर्दत्तान प्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः. I think today onwards I will do it this way. Instead of chanting continuously, I'll say one pada. Every shloka has 2 lines and one pada, 4 padas. I'll repeat it so that you can also repeat it in your place wherever you are. So it's like this. Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha. Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha. Dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Tairdattana pradayaibhyaha. Tairdattana pradayaibhyaha. Yo bhungte stena eva saha. Yo bhungte stena eva saha. Now only once. Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tairdattana pradayaibhyaha yo bhungte stena eva saha. Sanskritdocuments.org. Like that, beautiful sites are there. Bhagavad Gita is there in all 15-20 languages. Keep it downloaded in your phone so that when we chant, you can see and do together. Buy a book anywhere available. Always better to carry a hard copy. Like this one, see, I always carry. So, word by word. Ishtan bhogan hi vaha devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha. Second line. Tair dattan apradaya ebhyaha yo bhungte stena eva saha. Word to word I chanted. Now I will explain. He Ishtan means desired. Bhogan means enjoyments. He means verily. Vaha to you. Dasyante give. Devaha the devatas. And why? Yajna bhavitaha. Because you have propitiated them with your yajna bhavana of selfless attitude of working perfectly in unison and coordination with the entire team. Sorry. So if you chant it from the other side, yajna bhavitaha devaha vaha ishtan bhogan dasyantihi. See, it's nice, no? Yajna bhavitaha devaha, yajna bhavitaha devaha vaha ishtan bhogan dasyantihi. So, Devaha, the Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, Surya, Chandra, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Shiva, Lakshmi Devi, all are Devatas. For them, we are doing Yajna, one side. Other side, in wherever we are there are the bosses. So, here also, we have developed the Yajna Bhavana. Never forget this Yajna Bhavana. What was said in the Vyavasayatmika Buddhi or Prajna, that the goal, the means, the resources, the planning and execution, those five. Here also, Yajna means a group of people coming together with a common goal, and while executing it, plan is made. In that, everyone is contributing their lot, not with a greed that the whole result should come to them. That type of attitude of cooperative, not selfish but selfless, dedicated endeavor for the common goal, it is called as yajna. This definition throughout life you remember. Now, when you work in an office, common goal you need not decide; it is already made. सब क्या कंपनी क्या चाहती है जहां भी हो आप the company wants to grow in its sales or whichever the company it is. So the goal is already made. Common goal. Then all the people who are there, they have to time and again sit together, chalk out the plan, and everyone see up to the planning, everybody does. Sometimes even execution also people do. Where they go wrong is either sometimes they get selfish inside, more greedy, or they become lazy, or they get distracted by something or the other, or what do they quarrel with others. An issue of the ego or competition comes बिकॉज बॉस ने मुझे नहीं बुलाया और मैं सीनियर सीनियर हूं मुझे नहीं दिया उनको दिया so these are the ego and mind related aspects which disturb that beautiful mind and performance of ours वहां हम धोखा खाते हैं so what Bhagavan Krishna here says is without allowing these things to come knowing what exactly you have to do in the team or group when you do exactly this is called a yajna bhavana with this yajna bhavana yajna bhavitaha these people the devatas here or the bosses definitely bhavitaha means will be pleased by your attitude and cooperation. Then what do they do? Ishtan bhogan dasyanti. They will increase your salary. They will fulfill some of your requests of demands. They may provide vehicle or the house or other incentives. यार तुम अच्छी तरह काम करके डिविडेंड्स प्रॉफिट्स अच्छी तरह ला रहे हो तो the boss will be happy only to give promotion. Even in the human life, if the boss is greedy, may not give. But the devatas definitely they give. You understand? Therefore, the daily yajna anyway you do, even this official work while doing so, if you have an attitude of prayers to the God, he will see to it that that boss gives you, even that useless fellow. If not, he will remove that boss for your sake, or he will take you to that company where your yajna bhavana yukta performance is recognized and rewarded. Have faith. And by this is given by Lord Krishna only. When he gave this principle, when he assured that these are the results come, then he is not a blind person to go somewhere else or irresponsible. He sees to it that you and me, whoever are we, if we are doing the Yajna Bhavana Yukta Karma, he will ensure that the result he promised he will give us definitely. How he does it, he knows it. So what is my job? मैं कहता हूँ I studied Geeta. It is given by Lord Krishna to me. Lord Krishna is all powerful, all pervading, all kind, all compassionate. While studying Geeta in chapter 3 told me to maintain the Yajna Bhavana. Then he said with Yajna Bhavana when you do, your official bosses as well as the Devatas definitely take care of you, give you your own Ishtan Bhoga. No, I have faith in him. Now I am developing Yajna Bhavana. With Yajna Bhavana I am working outside. Also daily Yajna I am doing. Now it is his responsibility because he promised that Devatas will bless you with all the desired things. Now he will do it for me. With this faith I am now involved. Definitely the Lord is all pervading. He will do that. How he does, we need not know. But the $1,000,000 crux point is what? We should never compromise with our Yajna spirit. Let us not be an isolated, selfish individual. Or let us not be such a selfish fellow in the group that we are disturbing others with our selfishness and they feel we are odd men out. They slowly select us and delete us. ऐसा नहीं करना. So the first line is what? Yagna bhavitaha devaha. If you please the devatas with your yagna bhavana, definitely they will be pleased when they are observing you all the time. Then what they do reciprocation mein? Ishtan bhogan dasyante. So this is, let me take a minute to tell you that in our Vedas, any result of this world or other world you want, you have a particular devata to give you them, and that devata has to propitiate through a particular yajna. If you do that yajna, pleased by that, their devatas will bless you with the result that setup Bhagavan made. Like in a banker, they'll tell her. So when you have put your form wanting for the withdrawal, you are given a token and the number is called. When you go, you give this token. Will they not dispense the money to you? उसमें लगाकर काउंट करता है नोट, तो दे दिया 10,000 रुपए. Dispensing. So the banking system में ऐसा लगाया. So to in the universe system में भगवान made arrangements. So there are human beings. They are told they given the yajnas. When they do the yajna, they must be given the result, and to dispense the results, these devatas are appointed. So if you do the Varna yajna, Varna will give you the desire of fulfilling rains. In the Pacific Ocean, because of that minus 2 degrees or 0.05 degree temperature difference, all over the world, the terrible rains are seen now. It goes up to March, April, May. Every country is over drowned in waters nowadays. Then that will be followed by the drought. If the temperature varies the other way, in the Pacific Ocean, because of little difference in temperature, whole world is being hit by the continuous cyclones and rains. No country is spared now. I hope you are observing all. You are more aware of the worldly happenings than me. I don't have time. I'm busy in my classes only. So when we pray to Varuna Bhagavan, you will see to it that all those imbalances won't happen. The Ativrushti, extreme rains, Anavrushti, no rains. No, balance we will give. Because Bhagavan told Varuna Deva, if those people do Varuna Yajna, you must take care. In this way, Devatas are there. If you can know the which Yajna to be done to propitiate them, and perfectly you do that, those Devatas will bless us with what we want. Because they are given that responsibility. Clear? In the same way, whichever the office we are working, the officers are given by the higher authority to promote us or to give us extra incentives, etc. when they find that we are deserving. And what is our desirability? यज्ञ भावना से उनको हमें भावित करना है. We have to impress them with our यज्ञ भावना. Then ishtan bhogan it will come. On the other hand, there's no yajna bhavana, you are isolated, you are selfish, you are greedy, then they will not be happy with that attitude. Slowly they remove us. Catch this point from this first line. Yajna bhavitaha devaha, vaha means to you all, ishtan bhogan dasyanti. Dasyante. Okay? Now, once you are receiving the incentives from them, promotions from them, what you have to do? Second line is important. Tair dattan means वो चीजें जो उन्होंने हमको दिया, all those things which they gave us, येभ्यः प्रदाय, without giving them, yo bhungte, the one who indulges, enjoys, stena eva saha, is a thief only. That means what? How much ever we work, the work is not the one which gives result, the result giver gives result. If he says, I will not give, what will he do? Therefore, though we have to work and we have worked, karmanevadikaraste, but this work got impressed them and they got impressed and they were ready to give us. Because of that, we should develop the attitude of gratitude and say that, thank you, sir. Never be in the negative egoistic attitude कि मैंने काम किया उसलिए तो उन्होंने किया दिया है. Then this ego creates unnecessary negative things in the mind. हमेशा मन को हमें controlled अवस्था में रखना चाहिए. So how much ever I have performed, yet result giver is he. Therefore, extend the gratitude and also share that result with them. That's what yebhya pradaya. That's why in Hindu culture, Sanatana Dharma, anything we get is given to us by God. Therefore, we offer it to God first. Like ghar ban gaya, naya. So we do Gura Pravesha, not of the owners, but the Bhagavan. भगवान ने हमको घर दे दिया, हमने उनको वापस दी. But he will not take it. He will not ask us to transfer the rights on his name. We only stay in that. But then the attitude that God gave me and it is his. That's why the new clothes are bought. Bhagwan only gave me. So first we offer it to Bhagwan. It's not that he wears and runs. He gives only as prasad. So it's an attitude of gratitude that, oh Lord, you have pleased and you gave me. Always be in that egoless state of, what do you say, what do you say, gratitude that they are giving us. If they deny to give, it never comes to us. Thank you, Allah. हमेशा होना है. Like you asked mother to cook food. She gave because you asked. But if she doesn't give, so therefore, in some or the other way, you express that gratitude to mother. You may not say every day, thank you, mama, in your formal manner. That is in English culture. In Indian culture, mama will give. But in other way, express her do it by doing her work, whatever she tells. Or she wants what from us? Only thoda remain healthy, dimag theek laga, sada mat, go and study and get good marks. That's only the parents want from us. What else you can do? I like this first line. What is that? The second one. Ki tair dattan ebhyah apradaya. Taihi means by them. Dattan, the things given. Apradaya, without giving them to ebhyah, to those people who gave us. Yo, whoever he may be, bhungte, enjoys. Saha, he, stena eva, is chore only. Everything is offered to the Lord first. That develops an attitude later on. Even if I lose that thing, the Lord who gave it, he only took. And again he will give. Before he giving, he tells me to do this or that. He gave all resources. I'll perform. Again he will give me. See that clarity of understanding? Okay. And also, Tair Dattan Apradayebhyaha, it also includes any work accomplished, not by only me, others also helped. So next sloka talks about that. While doing the work, be the first person. While claiming the result, be the last person. Then you are called as Sadhu Santa Mahatma. Bhagavan will tell us in the next sloka. Yajna Shishtashinah Santaha Katyante. Okay, that tomorrow we'll see. But today is what? Ki when I am given a job, first tell them thank you for giving a job. Then do that job with the Yajna Bhavana, wholeheartedly, perfectly. Then along with salary, they give some appreciations, some incentives, remuneration, promotion, extended gratitude. When these two are done, यज्ञ भावना से काम कर रहे हो, what यज्ञ भावना? Keeping the goal of the company in mind, not your selfishness. And also for that company's goals achievements, you are able to sacrifice some of your selfish things or any of the other things. And also most importantly, working effectively, working perfectly, working hard. Samachara. When they do these three things, when they see these two things in us, he is performing best, he is not escaping the work, his attitude of company should grow, and also when we are reciprocating him with some remuneration, he has such an attitude of gratitude with contentment. He is a gem of person. If he is there in our company, we need not have mental tension and torture. Therefore, let us give him a little more money. We should not part with him. That is how you have to win the goodwill of the boss. Win the heart of the boss. He should feel that यार इसको नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. It's all in our hands. If the other thing we do काम चोर है, हमेशा डिमांड करते जा रहे, fighting with everybody and negligent, careless regarding the vision of the company or profit of the company. So he will only knows that this fellow is a burden, only looks for an opportunity to shunt us out. मौका मिलते ही अब जा तो दे दिया पेपर, you are dismissed, sir, go. In the same way, toward the Devata also, do with Yajna Bhavana, Yajnas, they will somehow from somewhere or the other, they give you what you want. While receiving it, offer it to them only. Say thank you again. That means what? Our people who help us, them, and our bosses who are employing us and giving salary and incentives, keep them in good humor with your Yajna Bhavana and with your attitude of gratitude and also with your attitude of sharing, which is not at all difficult. See, when with selfishness we go away from people and become isolated, nobody will help us at time of need. Little selfishness हमको छोड़कर हम उनसे हम ना शेयर करते हैं, gratitude express करते हैं. Then all the time they love us, they trust us. In life, what we have to earn is love, trust, and goodwill. more than the money. For the sake of money, if you sacrifice all that, money will also go away. Nobody will give you job. यू गो टू ए जॉब, देन इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं आपको, फिर वो पूछते हैं आप कहाँ काम किया पहले, इधर, देन दैट बॉस हु इज इंटरव्यूइंग नाउ विल कॉल दैट फेलो जहाँ से आप छोड़ कर आए, ही विल आस्क हिम कि ये क्यों छोड़ के आया. इन बिजनेस दे मे राइवल्स, बट इन सच occasions दे आर फ्रेंडली, बिकॉज दैट्स हाउ दी पीपल ज्वाइन देयर कंपनी. सो पूछेगा, यार ये बंदा मेरे पास इंटरव्यू के लिए आया है, ये तुमको छोड़ा कि तुमने इसको छोड़ा, क्या हुआ? और मैंने उसको भेज दिया. वाई? बिकॉज ही वाज नॉट हैविंग एग्ना स्पिरिट. He never had the attitude of gratitude or sharing. He was always selfish. Therefore, I felt the burden, I removed. Then what will this fellow tell you after listening from him? Your qualifications are good, but you know this, that, some reason he will say that sorry, I can't give you. But the other way around, again he called, hello, did he leave or do you? No, 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 no. It's a mutual understanding. I had to leave him. Why did you leave him? He was working so hard, so wonderful, but I could not pay to his salary, his working ability. Therefore, I felt ashamed. तुम्हारे एबिलिटीज यहाँ काम कम को आ रहे हैं, इसलिए आप जाओ. He also said, yes, boss, I can be useful somewhere else. In a healthy way only we departed. Not I chucked out him or not his selfishness के कारण छोड़ा है. If that report comes to this new interviewing person, he will say, yeah, I'll pay you 30% more. Stay back. All these are practical things. Without learning all of them, एक बुद्धू घोचुक उतरे, कौन मेरे को नौकरी देगा, कौन मेरे को प्रमोशन देगा. अरे, you mind your business of work, you mind your own inner abilities, all your positive qualities, everybody will love you and give you all chances. यंगस्टर्स का ये प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, इनसाइड वो लोग सुधरना नहीं चाहते, एरोगेंट होते हैं. And at the age of 35, that time they realize all mistakes. But by that time, all the opportunities are over. That is why we took this job, especially for the children between the 16 to 20, 25 years age. You focus on these values along with your academic education, along with your technical qualification. In these divine human qualities given by Lord Krishna, if you are thoroughly equipped, it becomes Sona Pe Suhaga. Then this really is the real beauty which makes the world love you and trust you. You know why all the foreigners in company love Indians? Because Indians by nature, सनातन धर्म के जो भी हैं, but because of the ancestors and the यहाँ का हवा खाना पानी के कारण, they have that fear of not the doing bad and getting bad name. So they have some noble qualities. वो लोगों के सब ट्रेडिशन कल्चर भगवत गीता और all these vibes are not there बेचारे. But our Indians are no, like some are jealous, therefore they are against it. वो तो छोड़ो, वो तो अलग professional jealousy, etc. But why conduct character wise? Some exceptions may be there in in Indians also doing nonsense. So we're not talking about them. The big lot of our people are loyal, honest. They love that nation. They they do the work honestly. Continue करो इसी को. और उसके साथ ये ऐड करना, all the time the word of gratitude on the mouth. Whatever whoever are giving, even as a even little help also. When we have the attitude of gratitude, what will happen? The greed and the complaints and the frustration, they go away. Because when you are happy with what is given, why will you have greed? When the greed is not there, why will you be frustrated when it's not fulfilled? है क्या? इस तरह से हमको हमेशा जिंदगी भर अपने आप के मन को ना समझते हुए समझाते हुए एक हेल्दी पोजीशन में रखना है. गीता टीचेस अस ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Okay, so Ishtan Bhogan he means verily. Bhagavan says, I am assuring you, whether your bosses or whether devatas, definitely fulfill your demands and desires if you are coming to their expectations of fulfilling the visions of the company by your activity or performance in the Yajna Bhavana. But one more thing I'm telling you, Tair Dattan, when they are giving you the profits or results or salary, without sharing it with them and others those who help, and also without saying the thank you, if you consume it, you are stena, tum chor ho gaye. Therefore, the new definition of the chore, जिन्होंने दिया उसको थैंक्स नहीं बोला, जिन्होंने मदद किया उनसे शेयर नहीं किया, ही इज ए चोर. जो भुंगते स्तेन एव सः. So let us not be a thief. Let us be pure in our heart. And the transparency should be pakka in our mind, intellect. These are my good qualities, these are my abilities, this is what in Yajna Bhavana I am using to serve in that company. The company is giving this remuneration, I am satisfied with it, and I am extending gratitude to them. If I'm not satisfied, I ask them. If they don't give, I'll go somewhere else. But in nowhere in the mind the negativity should come. In this way, again and again, make your knowledge grown as well as deep and stronger. Based on this knowledge, when you take decisions and act, you will neither fail in your performance, nor in getting the results from the people, nor you fail in getting the love and goodwill from others. The life will be beautiful. So these four shlokas so far we have seen. Yajnarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangas samachara. So there yajna bhavana is introduced. Second one, saha yajnaha praja srushva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadhvam eshavostvishta kamadukha. It is a parting gift by the creator to human beings, that this yajna bhava, if you have, it will yield you ishtakama duk. That's what is said in this shloka also. Therefore, don't miss this. Then devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha paraswaram bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. So mutually cherishing each other with the yajna bhavana, both of you grow. In this shloka today, इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः. Be a person of earning the goodwill from people. They should know that ये चोर नहीं है. They should know that ये selfish नहीं है. They should know that it's a greed नहीं है उसको. He uses all his abilities for working for the company. Nothing harm in holding him. Nothing harm in fulfilling his demands, etc. In that way, throughout life, whether it is an office, whether you are at home, whether you are in-laws house, whether you join in an organization, जहाँ भी रहो, यज्ञ भावना कृतज्ञता शेयरिंग. यज्ञ भावना से काम करो, जो मिलो उससे कृतज्ञता एक्सप्रेस करो, और जिन्होंने हेल्प किया उनसे भी शेयर करो. In this way, make a habit to live. So opposite of yajna bhavana is selfish. Not extending gratitude is arrogance. And not sharing with others also is selfishness. Then such person's vibes around will be bad. Then the people won't appreciate his presence. Okay. Same slokas we talk spiritually in different way. I will not touch that to you. This is enough. Now let's chant this mantra 2 times. इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः. These slokas, 8 of them, every day I will repeat and tell you so that you will be remembering them. Thank you for giving this opportunity. See you tomorrow with the next sloka. God bless you. Make whole day busy with all active dynamic plannings, positive and constructive, that you are not available for any negativities nor for any of the useless fellows who want to use you for their entertainment. In that way, day by day, adding these beauties to your life, prove first yourself to yourself. Thereafter, the parents, everybody, they should be made happy. Then the world will recognize you, and they will also reward you, award you, promote you, and respect you and make your presence for themselves. That's how let us become asset to wherever we are, to the nation, to the culture, to the organization, to ourselves. Let that be the vision kept intact without forgetting even a moment. Thank you, friends. God bless.